Startling look at what could happen if someone were to try and lure your child from the playground. It's an encore presentation of Stranger Danger, a report that won an award of excellence from the Lone Star Emmy Association.
Wanna go see?
Watch as our stranger, KTEN photographer Dave Potter, strolls near the playground with a puppy. Within minutes, 3-year-old Sean Barber is ready to play.
I don't know. She's looking at you guys.
Ardmore Police Corporal Ryan Honeycutt watched from his unmarked patrol car and narrated for us using an undercover police camera.
This young man is obviously, thinks this puppy is neat and playing with the dog and seeing the dog, and certainly we want our children to be friendly and not be afraid of strangers so much. But
she's got a toy in the car. You wanna go get it? Yeah. Come on. Come on, Lucy.
Now things have started to change a little bit. It's gone from your child going up and engaging this stranger and this dog in a conversation to a situation where the stranger and the dog are leading your child somewhere.
Just minutes after introducing himself, our stranger is on the way to a van with 3-year-old Sean.
It's something that would be very concerning to a parent. He keeps looking back for approval, but it's not. If you notice, it's not slowing him down, and he's still willing to go over to the van. This would be considered very risky and very dangerous.
What happens next is even more dangerous.
Yeah, it's right there on the seat.
He's opened the door. He's got the kid right at the edge of the car. This would be very easy at this point for a potential predator to kidnap your child.
Before Dave headed toward the playground, we talked with Sean's grandmother, and she agreed to participate. However, she says she was still startled when her grandson climbed into the van.
Yeah, it hurt me to see this one get in the van. I wanted to go grab him. But he's little, and we're still in training.
His older brother Ethan is 6 years old, and he did not go with our stranger.
She likes you.
Somebody comes and says, "Come here," and they say, "I lost my dog" or something. They said, "Hop in and will you help me find it?" And if you get in the car, they're just going to take off with you. So that's why I never talk to strangers.
Another child who refused to go with Dave was 5-year-old Adam Sabangan. His mother says she's relieved her son did not go, but she was able to watch as Sean climbed inside.
When that little boy got into the car, my heart just sank. I couldn't believe it. But so for me, the lesson is that even if you do tell them, because the grandmother said she of course has told them, you still need to be there watching, because you can tell them and you can tell them, and I think that's good. But they need to be protected at their little age.
Corporal Honeycutt says the best way to prevent a child from being abducted is to be involved. Simply talking to them about strangers is not enough.
What you need to watch for is when that stranger starts to dictate the behavior of your child, leading them somewhere, overly engaging them in some sort of conversation. That's when it's time to come over and talk to your kid, talk to the stranger, introduce yourself, let them know what's going on, and prevent those sorts of problems.
Here are some other tips. First off, it's never too early to talk to your children about strangers. Tell them never to leave with a stranger, even if that person promises it will be fun. Also, be aware of people who are simply hanging around. Tell your child always walk with a friend or a trusted adult. And lastly, teach your child to run and scream if someone tries to follow them or force them into a vehicle.
Of course, that's good advice for young children, but what about teenagers? The way predators approach them is very different, but the outcome can be just as devastating. As children age, the internet can become their social network, but it opens the door for predators to make their way directly into your home. Statistics show 1 in 5 children have already been solicited online, but some parents still say, no, not in my home.
Extremely widespread. It's a problem that is growing every day and is growing and reaching into every socioeconomic population base that we have in the North Texas area and across the country.
As a result, Project Safe Childhood was launched. Its goal to protect children from online solicitations, but according to Assistant U.S. District Attorney for the Eastern District of Texas, Michelle Ratcliffe, prevention starts at home by monitoring your children online. At 10, we'll have other tips on how to keep your children safe, as well as tomorrow on KTEN News at 10 as we investigate online dangers. And we want to know, do you talk to your children about potential predators? Answer by logging on to KTEN.com. We'll have results for you tonight at 10.